Hello guys, what's up? This is Amine, an English teacher in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and an IELTS teacher too. Actually, I thought today about creating a YouTube channel for those who want to sit for the IELTS test, both academic and general. If you don't know the difference between them, follow me, subscribe, and you'll find new videos, informative videos for you soon. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me if I'm a little bit stressed. Okay, here we go. In this video, I'll mainly or only talk about IELTS reading test. You know, the reading for academic and general IELTS are the same. So the same reading for IELTS is the same for academic. No major differences except for the fact that the reading or the text for the academic one is a little bit or much more difficult than the texts in the general IELTS. I'll be giving you an overview of the IELTS reading test. I'll talk about the common mistakes which you must avoid, and I'll give you tips which you should really follow. So, as I said, the IELTS reading test is the major point of our lesson today. The IELTS reading is divided into three main sections. You'll be marked out of 40 points, 1 point or 1 mark for each question. The level of difficulty of text depends on whether, as I said, on whether you are sitting for the academic or the general IELTS. So you have to practice a lot before you do that at home, or you may join any center or just watch my videos so that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, back again. So with the reading strategies for the IELTS, before you start, you should quickly look through the whole test so that you know what to expect. Time management is extremely important, guys. Do not spend more than the recommended time, 20 minutes on each reading passage. Limit yourself to 1 or half a minute at the most per question. If you don't have answer, just guess or move on. Write your answers directly on the answer sheet. No extra time is given. You have to listen to me. No extra time is given. Okay, again, you should read carefully to make sure that the choice you made is the right answer. Skim the passage to get an idea of what is it about. Scan the text to find specific information required to each and specific question. Read carefully to make sure that you are choosing the right answer. Don't hurry up. Just use your time carefully. Always look out for the title, headings, and any special features such as capital letters, underlinings, italics, figures, graphs, and tables. Make sure that you understand the questions and follow instructions carefully. Pay attention to timing and do not spend too much time on one passage or question. Do not try and read every word. Remember, you are reading for a purpose, so you are reading a text to answer a question, or that not to expand your knowledge of the word. That's not the most important thing about the test. You are examined, you are tested on your ability to answer a question, not on your ability to show up or to show how much you know about the word or about the text itself. If you do not know the answer to a question, attempt, try it, but don't waste time on it. Move quickly onto the next one. Do not panic if you don't know anything about the subject of the text. All the answers can be found in the text itself. The words you use must be taken from the reading text. You must not change the form of the words in the text. And do not worry if there is a word that you don't understand. You will not understand each and every word. I'm an English teacher and an IELTS teacher too, and I've never ever understood each and every word in an IELTS test. So forget about that. You may not need to use it. And mainly, check. Some IELTS candidates say it's illogical to answer 40 questions in depth in just 1 hour. That does not make any sense. Well, you can do it. I mean, thousands and millions of people did it in the world. So I guess you can do it. You just need to follow some instructions, some tips, and you can do it. For example, some people do this mistake. They don't practice at all. They say, well, my English is good. Yeah, I know it's good, but there are different types of questions in the reading which you need to practice at home or practice anywhere at least 1 or 2 weeks before you go to the exam room. I mean, you need to give it its time. It's so important for you, whether you need it for study or for work, for immigration, whatever you need it for. You need to practice. Then you should read the questions before reading the text itself. The questions can help you, give you a general idea about what the text is about. So that's like leading you to the most important part. You should divide your time equally. I mean, the first time I sat for the IELTS, I did a big mistake. I gave like 20 minutes for the first text, 30 minutes for the second one. So I'm left only with 10 minutes for the longest and hardest text, which is always the third one. So I was in a hustle and bustle, like trying to do it quickly, just giving any random answers, and that was the shock. So don't do that. Divide your time equally. 1 or 2 minutes late or early is not a big problem, but you have 60 minutes to do it. So one more time, practice, guys. There are a lot of books online. You may email me. I'll put down my email so that you can ask me if you need references, books, if you need any other help. Just ask me. Go ahead. Any questions you have, go ahead. Whether it's about the IELTS, the general, I mean, or the academic, you are almost welcome. As I said, this is my first video. So subscribe to receive more videos in the coming days. This is Amine, an English teacher, as I said, and an IELTS teacher in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Thank you.